Welcome to Projects in Dad's Garage. We're out here going to unbox a Formbot Voron Trident and 300 millimeters. This was purchased on Black Friday during their sale 2023. I looked online to see what the kits were currently containing. I couldn't find anything up to date since the fall, early fall, late summer. So I figured I'd unbox one, let you know what's in it. All right. First and foremost, panels. Two doors. Top, sides, bottom, bottom of the electronics panel, and the back. Pretty straightforward with that. Really crappy filter. Don't use it. Foam for your panels. Wiring harnesses. And 128 megabyte SD card for flashing the MCU. 16 gig flash drive for your Pi, bed thermistor, hot end heater, and thermistor. All your hardware. Cable sleeving for your wires running up to your gantry. Zip ties. Probably like 100 of them or 50 out. Belts. Your 6 millimeter belt. And they are gates still. They were when I built my 2.4 kit as well. But everybody asked, so I'll check. Omron switch for your V probe. Idlers for your gantry. PTFE tube 4x3 for your reverse Bowden. And 4x2 for regular Bowden stuff. VHB tape. 20 tooth pullers for A and B motor, and one for your Z end stop. The neodymium magnets. Injection molded parts. Screen. Spool holder. And the filter part. The only one I can see people using maybe is the filter part. Some people have a hard time printing that. Then your feet, power cord, does have a UL listing on it, so should be fine. Z end stop PCB switch, thing all assembled. That's nice compared to a year ago when I got one of their 2.4 kits. That was not assembled. That can be a bit of a pain. Drag chains. They're all 10 by 11s. And then your spherical bearings for your bed. X and Y end stop PCB. Keystone Cat 6. And you got DIN mount for your SSR. Pin that looks like the pin for your zipper. You got your screen. Big Tree Tech Mini 12864 D2. Then you've got three of your big cooling fans, two for your electronics bay, one for your exhaust. Hot end cooling fan, 4010. Um, then a 5015 blower fan for stealth burner. So these are both the right fans for stealth burner. Hopefully they put the right stepper motor in here. So then for it doesn't come with a Raspberry Pi. It does come with the Big Tree Tech Pi V1.2 Raspberry Pi alternative. I've got one of their original CB1s running a Ender 3 for Clipper, and it runs fine. So I have no doubt that this will do just fine. Bowden connector. I would go on your filter housing for your PTFE tube to come through. Octopus board. Then stepper drivers, I'm assuming. Yeah, stepper drivers and heat sinks. Five volt, 25 watt meanwhile power supply. Run your Raspberry Pi. Or I think that Big Tree Tech board actually takes 24 volt in, so you just use this as power injection for your RGBs, or don't use it at all. Then, meanwhile, LRS 200 watt 24 volt power supply to run everything else. Then you got your Z stepper motors with integrated lead screws. Then their MGN9 rails, two for your gantry, three for your XY, and MGN12 for your X. Gonna put all this back in here. take a look at what else is in here. So fancy these kits are not. They are purely, if you went to the bill of materials on Voron Design website and went down and bought exactly what you needed. They do include some extra screws from, or at least they did a year ago, some extra hardware. But other than that, pretty much exactly what you get. You do get the wiring harness all pre-made, which is very nice. Um, it beats crimping a lot of connectors, which can be a high barrier of entry for new people coming into it. Uh, Tools that you got to buy to do that, and a little bit of skill set. Not everybody has. Next level down, got your heater, flex plate, magnet. I do believe. Yes, this is a double-sided sheet. So there is PEI, smooth PEI on one side, texture on the other. Um, there's a protective coating over that smooth PEI. Make sure you pull that off. Um, Memory serves, when I got the other one, the heater mat was attached to the bed already, and it's not in this kit. And then here's our build plate. I've had no issues with the one on my 2.4. So again, I'm sure this one will be just as okay. Then at the bottom, you've got information for all your stepper motors. So looks like we've got a Moons motor for our extruder, Moons motor for the X and Y, and Akita for our Z steppers. It does have the correct NEMA 14 with 10 teeth for Clockwork 2 and Stealth Burner. Moons motors again for your A and B. I've had no issues with the ones on my 2.4. It's got close to 2,000 hours on it, I think. V6 hot end clone. Omron solid state. BMG kit for Clockwork 2. Your flange bearings for your belts, power inlet, and switch. And of course, you've got your two DIN rails and your frame kit. Pre-drilled, tapped, anodized on the ends. I had no problems with again with my 2.4, so um, good price on Black Friday, and the price had actually come down. The other thing I'm disappointed about with their Trident kits versus their 2.4 kits currently is their 2.4 kits include a Big Tree Tech touchscreen. Their Trident kits do not. Now the price reflects that a little bit. Most of your guts are the same. Um, you've got one less stepper motor, but the stepper motors on this have the integrated lead screws, so they're actually a little bit more pricey. There's three versus four for your Z drives on the 2.4. But it's a good kit. Uh, we'll be building it and printing parts for it now. Um, it won't be built in this configuration though. So, upcoming video going over all the things that aren't going on it from this kit because we're doing something else. So, come back, check that out. Have a happy holiday.